Good morning around Australia. This is the Allan Border tribute match. It's being played at the GABBA today between Allan Border's side and an international 11. We're looking forward to a fun day, some serious cricket and some fun cricket, and we hope everyone will enjoy it. And a special welcome to Brisbane viewers. You're with us today right through the game, and it's a first to be showing a game in the city of origin. So the two teams will be taking part in this game. First of all, there's the Allan Border 11. Trevor Hones is on the left of your picture, then Greg Ritchie, Martin Kent, who's had to come into the side in place of Matthew Hayden, who has a virus and is not well today, then Craig McDermott, Carl Rackerman and Wally Lewis, the great footballer, Alfie Langer, Paul Borton, Jeff Thompson, Allan Border, Greg Chappell and Ian Healy. That's the Allan Border 11 taking part in this game. In the international 11, Doug Walters and Dermot Brereton. Joel Garner is in Australia and will take part in the game. Jeff Lawson, Richard Hadlee, Hansie Cronje, Barry Richards, Peter Sterling, Rodney Marsh, David Boon, Michael Proctor, the coach of the South African side, and Tim Horan, the great rugby union player, and two star-studded sides there. Lots of good cricketers and some others who are going to try their hand out there today. Perfect pitch and lovely conditions here at the GABBA. And the big crowd in. There were people queued up outside when I arrived here at around 20 to 9 this morning. And Jeffrey Robert Thompson is the man who has the ball in his hand out in the centre. To take you through this first session of play, here's Bill Laurie, and alongside him is Tony Gregg.
Thank you, Richie Beno, and good morning to everybody. It's a wonderful atmosphere here at the GABBA, and I'm just it was Hansie Cronje taking guard there and getting the side screen moved. At the other end, the great Barry Richards, one of the all-time great batsmen, former South African, only played 4 test matches, but I can assure you he's an all-time great at first-class level. A couple of wonderful years for South Australia in the Sheffield Shield competition, scored 300 runs in the Sheffield Shield match. He's partnering the South African tourist, Hansie Cronje, who's got the camera on and the microphone. And it's going to be Jeffrey Thompson from the members' end. Oh, Greggy, a magic moment for, I guess, Thommo in front of a home crowd here. He's the Queensland coach at the moment. At one stage, one of the fastest bowlers in the world.
Yes, absolutely, no doubt about that. Thommo operating with this new ball. Barry Richards is out there with his shatterproof glasses on.
Cronje off the mark.
Barry, can you hear me out there?
Yes, I can, Greggy.
Well, how comfortable are you at the moment? You're feeling nice and relaxed?
Why aren't you playing?
We're talking about you at the moment.
No, all right. No problem. Thommo's a bit quicker than I thought.
Talk us through this delivery.
Okay. I'm watching the hand. Here it comes. Oh! Way off the track.
Didn't watch it close enough, Barry.
No, I'm afraid not.
None for one.
Swung away.
Once again, it's McDermott. Richards, there's a beautiful shot. 48 years of age in the position beautifully. A beautiful boundary.
Well, let's have another look at that one. Short outside off stump. Barry Richards just waits for that one. You watch him smash this one away into the gap on the offside. Right off the meat of the bat.
To me, McDermott's after a pay rise. It's nice and slow to his boss. He cut it away beautifully. Nicely played off the back foot. Chance for a run out here. It's in trouble. Umpire Mel Johnson raises the figure.
Well, he's given him out. Now, it might be an opportunity here just to have a quick talk to Hansie Cronje and ask him what's happening. Hansie, what went wrong?
I just called for one and Barry didn't come.
What, Barry said yes and then no, did he?
No, I said yes and he said no, so I was stuck.
Right, well, bad luck. Tell me, what's it like wearing that camera on your crash helmet?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just a bit heavy, but otherwise it's good.
Right, well, bad luck. Better luck in the test.
Thank you.
Well, that's it. 1 for 9.
Cuts away again.
There's Trevor Holmes jogging around down there at third man. So once again, Richards getting that one away.
Lang have to come into the attack. In Stanley Street end, this will be interesting. The all-time great footballers. Barry Richards down on his knees. Langer working hard on the new ball. Taking a long run here.
AB, what's going on out there?
Well, I've got my secret weapon on now, Tony. I decided the international team are getting away with it a bit, so we've got the secret weapon on, Alfie Langer.
What are you expecting from him here, AB? Is it a bit of an outswinger?
Well, I think he's got an outswing action. The arm's a little bit low at this stage, so we'll just have to wait and see. And just a bit worried about his line and length. Just, you doing anything up there, Alfie, off the track?
I think he might be concentrating.
Yeah, no, he'll be right.
Well, I gather Peter Sterling's next in. Are you down there, Peter?
I am indeed, Tony. The word terrified readily comes to mind.
Well, they tell me that Rackerman, Thompson and McDermott are all waiting for you. We'll come back to that in a second. Because you have been making a few big statements just lately, haven't you?
Well, yeah, but the day's come, so I didn't expect them to take it seriously. The worst part was my captain, who I'm supposed to be inspired by, has told me that the slower that Carl Rackerman runs in, the faster he bowls. I'm starting to hope he'll run 100 metres in even time. It's just not happening.
Watch this delivery from Rackerman. Well, that's beautifully played by Boon. Straight down the ground for 4. Yes, Peter, one of the things that you should bear in mind is if the ball, if you do get a bouncer and it's spot on target, we're going to get a pretty good picture of it because that's a camera you've got strapped to your head there.
Yeah, thanks. This is about the last thing in the world I need to hear, Tony. As long as I score more runs than Fatty, I'll be satisfied.
As you noticed, I'm sure, that little performance of his in the field. He's so far fielded 1, and it hit him on the top parts of his hands, and he really did carry on like a bit of a pork chop.
Well, he's never been noted for his toughness. He got out of the game fairly early, copped a lot of knocks, and very difficult man to carry on a conversation with these days. Nasty tick, nervous tick, and it's gone through into his fielding.
Thank you, Peter Sterling. It's 1 for 32. Have a look at that little rub he's got there, trying to get a bit of shine up. Just a gentle little polish. Holding it seam up. Let's have a look at his grip. Yes, he's got it right. Well, Alfie has got a man out here who's going to look after him. I think that's him there. That's Kelvin Giles. It's up to him to look after Alfie. This is his $1.5 million man he's got to worry about.
The replacement for Alfie, is it? So Kelvin Giles. It's got it, mate.
That's called Staminate, I think.
Kelvin Giles, the Broncos fitness expert.
I should think that will increase his pace by... Well, if it doesn't increase his pace, you'll certainly get the impression he's swinging it.
Running fast, you'll get a bit of a head on that. Kelvin, slow down.
He has not spilt a drop, has he? That's a much better delivery, and what a good stop. Oh, Alfie Langer there, those short little stubby arms of his, really making some ground to his left. Just have a look at this.
It's beautifully timed as well. Right off the meat of the bat. Knocked it down, a good save.
How would you compare Alfie Langer's bowling to, say, someone like Joel Garner? Very similar?
Mate, very similar. He's right over the top, got a lot of pace, good bounce. Well, straight.
And very threatening as well.
Oh, he is, he's aggressive. Just got to try and keep him on here by bowling a maiden.
You found that impossible, Booney.
For all our viewers out there, it's a technique commonly used by the better batsman. They won't hit a bowler for too many runs in an over. They'll try to keep him on. That's called milking the bowling. Pretty hard to milk them when they're bowling full tosses at leg stump. Oh, well bowled. Alfie Langer strikes. And that's a pretty good first half wicket to get in big time cricket.
Well, Alfie will buy this videotape. Whatever you're selling it for, he will buy it.
Super piece of bowling. Seam up all the way, just drifted in.
Barry, what have you got to tell us about that? Are you going off to the optometrist for a new set of glasses?
Yeah, I think I'm better here.
Barry.
It's 2 for 38. Booney's picked that one all right. And he's cleared the fence, cleared the rope.
There was a question mark as whether David Boon was picking the wrong one from Trevor Hones. Well, I suppose the national selector's got to be pretty careful with his team that he picks. Booney, you there, mate?
Yes, I am, Henry.
Mate, was that a wrong one or the flipper you just picked then?
That was just very full outside, Lynn. That was just normal. That was a normal leggy too.
Do you think perhaps that that Trevor's just throwing a few up so you could get in form for the test match after Christmas?
Oh, of course, mate. You've got to look after interest, don't you?
Has he got a bit of wood on that? Did you hit that, Sterlo?
Got a touch.
Did you hit it, Sterlo?
Oh, sir. Look at this thing. Tough to get off the mark out here.
Tell you what, he's lost a bit of pace between the wickets, Sterlo. I recall him as a very nippy halfback. Great tackle, Lewis. Ball it over the top. Gets up, plays the ball, out it goes. And that's the best tackle I've seen Paul Morton complete for quite a number of years. Looks like cover in from the side, goes low. And a young lad watching our rugby league coverage today will notice that's a perfect tackle.
Peter, would you like to talk us through this tackle?
Well, I can't see it. He obviously came on the blind side, otherwise I'd have stepped him or used a palm.
That ball is hurting.
Alfie, we need those hands next year, mate.
Looks like a chance going down here.
Now, what happens if you get out to Alfie here, Sterlo?
Well, I'll never show my face in Queensland ever again. Yep.
Congratulations, mate. What's it feel like to get the first run?
Oh, it's like getting a grand final, Ian.
Well, the King is on at the Vulture Street end, and he's bowling to the Prince of Halfbacks. Now, Sterlo, how much pressure's on your head if you get out to Wally?
Well, we've got the same hairline, Ian, so I really have a tradition to carry on here. Nothing's changed, eh? Oh, nothing's changed.
Wally Lewis, always known for his clever play on the rugby league field. He's extending this to the GABBA today.
Yep.
Well, that's a nice shot off the toes from Peter Sterling.
That's a bit gentler than one of his tackles, mate.
Oh, mate,
That bowling.
Bring him on both ends.
27 to David Boon, and a very impressive 5 from Peter Sterling as he faces Fatty Vaught. Oh, the leggy. Now, this is the real danger man, eh, Sterlo?
Bit of Shane Warne in that one. He's bowling orthodox rubbish.
Didn't look like too bad rubbish. Right on the spot, first ball from Fatty. Oh, and a bit of turn. I think Fatty's had a few days in the nets leading up to this game. But he had Trevor Hones coaching him.
Is he turning him much, Sterlo?
About 3.5 feet, Ian. But I've got it under control.
Well, that's very impressive. Has he got a wrong 'un?
Well, I think if you ask Paul, he'd say they all are, but he is a surprise packet. The man with the portly figure. How are you feeling, Paul? Fatigue starting to set in? Oh, and he changed from a leggy to an offie. Nothing you can't do, Paul.
Sterlo, what you've got to do is make the call to Booney as Fatty lets it go so he knows what's coming.
Well, Fatty is going to complain about that. The keeper, the Australian keeper, missing one off his bowling.
I thought you had him. It was a good ball, that one, Paul.
Stopping chance missed.
Tremendous save there by Alfie Langer. As always, doing the best by his old captain, Wally Lewis. Lewis to Sterling. The international 11 progressing quite well at about 4 and over. And he's gone. Wally's got him. Oh, I want to hear this now. What have you got to say, Sterlo?
Hang on, let's get some money, please.
Could you describe that dismissal for us, Sterlo?
Hang on, I got a fat man down here yelling abuse at me. That's verbal abuse. Yeah, the hair did get in my eyes. Well, you get in, boy. Sorry, Ian, I'm making
could you tell us about what happened there, mate? Where did he do you in the flight?
Rush of blood, I think. I probably underestimated him like a lot of people have done when they've gone to Lang Park, and he's had the last word.
It's 3 for 61. Kevin Douglas Walters, one of the great players of that Australia has produced. Marvellous character. The boy from the bush, the dasher from Dungog. And I note there at the bottom, card player extraordinaire. And he certainly was a magnificent card player, probably still is. One of the reasons why he was a great one for remembering the cards. He could tell you what you had in your hand as well. He faces Wally Lewis. Wally Lewis having had success getting rid of Peter Sterling. Right down Thommo's throat. What have you paid Thommo?
Christmas has come early.
Birdie.
It's 3 for 72. It's pretty well hit by Booney.
I don't think Dougie's got the O2 advantage right now. He needs some oxygen badly.
Greg Ritchie has come on to bowl. He says he's a right arm off spinner. Didn't see too much spin there.
If you're watching this till you might notice the change. We might have some technical problems because all our cameramen have got to go for wide lenses now with Greg Ritchie on.
And David Boon's managed to avoid the outfield, which is not hard, seeing Thommo's out signing autographs.
It's a sign of a good player who can make the early error in the field and then make up for it. That's exactly what Jeff Thompson did down there. Greg Ritchie's asking to field very deep. He's fielding 10 yards behind the ropes at present. But still managed to cut off the boundary.
That's a very good call there from Tony Crafter. Perhaps could have been a bit earlier. What did you ever do to him, Booney?
Not a lot, I don't think.
David Boon is on strike. Greg Chappell has been called into the attack. Just getting some last-minute instructions there from his captain.
Been some delightful strokes here from one or two of the players of the past. Barry Richards, who made runs opening the innings, played a wonderful square cut and a couple of glorious cover drives. Doug Walters has just pierced the field. He's gone past Paul Vorton as though he'd struck it as a doodlebug. 3 for 94 now. And with me in the commentary box today is Wayne Grady. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Richie. Good to be here, mate. It's good to see my caddy out there having a bowl at the moment.
4 more to David Boon. And
AB, it's grades here, mate. Listen, I'm just a little bit worried that you're over bowling my my caddy there. I don't want you to wear him out on me.
Yeah, well, he just looks like he's slipped on a couple of pounds in his retirement, and just think the more bowling he does, it just, I'm doing him a world of good. He cuts a fine figure in this new outfit, don't you think?
Well, I tried to get a bit of weight off him down at the PGA there at Concord a few weeks ago.
Yeah, carrying that bag. I would have loved to see him on the 4th round. Oh, that's a big hit.
That's typical Walter stroke. A lot of people sitting back in their living rooms will have had a flashback there to the halcyon days of Doug Walters. Ball just a little bit short and onto the back foot, and tremendous power. It's a pity we haven't got Greg Ritchie wired up, because he could tell us the story of how he fell into the bunker while he was carrying your clubs in the PGA event at Concord.
Yeah, that was quite funny. I think it was the either the Saturday or the Sunday. Here we are. And he's got a wicket.
Craig McDermott is the man taking the catch out on the boundary. Greg Ritchie has a wicket. David Boon has made a half century and is on his way off the ground. Greg Ritchie with just a little flight and movement in the air has deceived Boon with the length and had him taken by McDermott in the outfield. It's 4 for 110. Dermot Brereton is the new batsman. They crossed, but then crossed again, and Dermot is about to take strike. He's 29 years of age, champion footballer, and he's taken part in this Allan Border Tribute Day here at the GABBA. There are some of the players who are moving in reasonably gingerly fashion out there, quite understandable. Barry Richards already has batted and played some handsome strokes. Doug Walters has done the same. Dermot Brereton is off the mark.
I noticed that drinks break before Richie took a lot longer than normal. I think they could have just stood there and had a few more.
Doug Walters has gone right over the top. He's picked that up and smashed it away over mid-wicket. 4 for 122. Doug Walters now has gone to 26. It's to be Dermot Brereton now, and he'll be facing Craig McDermott. Everything all right out there, Dermot?
Well, I can do without that early up, I think.
Are you okay? It's been called a no ball.
Oh, good. Well, that makes a difference if it takes my head off.
Yeah, it's still 100 miles an hour. And well caught. Dermot Brereton has gone. As all good Australian rules players do, he's congratulated the opposition for taking him out. Greg Ritchie was the man taking the catch, and who's striving for the same degree of fitness as Brereton. And it was travelling. It was a good sharp catch by Greg Ritchie, who specialised in the gully and at slip for Queensland. It's 5 for 123. That's a great shot. Well, that's a little flashback to what Rodney Marsh used to do to bowlers who overpitched slightly. It's the end of the over, 5 for 127. And that is wicketkeeper Healy. Doug Walters has gone.
big six.
Umpire Mel Johnson has signalled six. Allan Border has been deprived of a wicket and has then seen it disappear many a mile. This is the drop chance by Ian Healy. Other batsmen around the world will be aggrieved at that. Now there's a little tester for the outfielder. That's well caught. Well caught by Paul Vaughton. Paul Vaughton bowled pretty well early on, bowled leg breaks, and now he's taken a good catch. Taking a very good catch moving in there, and it's 6 for 135.
That ball is out for 32.
Swift movement, nice judgment, clutching it to his body and taking it as a lot of slip fielders do around the world, hugging the ball into his body. It's 6 for 133.
Richie, oh, and that's got him. Good to see.
Well, the unfortunate thing there for Rodney Marsh is he's got a lot of padding. Not all of that is artificial protection. Oh, really, how could the ball miss?
So Craig McDermott, right arm over the wicket to Rod Marsh. Always going for that one as well, and he's missed that one as well, and that's hit him in the chest too.
Oh, he's fair to kidding, this bloke, isn't he? This Marsh, our leader. We've had a general consensus. We thought we might have enough to declare. I think that's going through Rodney Marsh's mind as well. A few more quick ones.
Craig McDermott seems to be having a bit of fun. He's having a big laugh. He's the bowler. Oh, he's hit that. It's gone miles in the air. McDermott's underneath it. Marsh is going to crash him. No, he's not. He's missed it. I think Marsh would have been quite close to him there. That's the end of the over. It's 6 down for 139. Marshy, what about predicting something for us? Nice leggy here. You've always liked them. What about the sweep shot?
Actually, no, I don't think I can get down that far, Tony.
I like it. This is coming down the ground. Straight. Oh, hang on. Rackerman's underneath it. He's got him. Yes, good catch by Kyle Rackerman. Just for a second, I thought that was going to carry the side screen. High over the top it went. And Rackerman came rushing around and took a good catch.
On the end of a swashbuckling innings there from Rodney Marsh. Unfortunately, more hits to the body than to the ball. Got a good hold of this one, but Carl Rackerman, oh, look at that, that's easy. No problems at all. A smile on the face here, knowing one of the danger men is gone. And Rodney, well, I've got to say, a disappointing innings. He might not be able to hear us, Rodney Marsh, either that or he's that dirty with himself for playing a rash shot.
It's a family program, mate. I don't want to drop the magic.
International 11, 7 for 139. Horan on 1, Mike Proctor yet to score. A change in bowling for Fatty Vaughton. Touched around the side there from Mike Proctor. They'll pick up 1. In fact, they'll turn for 2. No problems at all. Jeff Thompson a little bit slow getting there. Really into the game, Paul Vaughton. Been magnificent in the field. Plenty of turn on this ball. In fact, I saw Trevor Hayne go up and ask him for a few tips earlier. What about that for a ball? Nearly hit him on the toe. 4 runs, no problem at all. Proctor just rolling the wrists. 7 for 145.
Oh, and Mike Proctor's got onto that one. It's gone down towards deep square leg. A couple of bounces and over the fence for 4. Yeah, 6 and over. That's 240. Would be a good score, but 200's 5 and over, so somewhere between 200 and 240 perhaps. But that's going to take a bit of hitting out. And the man in your picture now, Mike Proctor's capable of doing that. Vaughton to continue. And that's a bit of a long hop. Oh, it's back to full toss, and it's been hit over the infield. I must say, he's got a very, very attacking field.
Well, for a man with so little ability, unusual to see the field so close in. But this is his moment of glory. Have a look at this for a catch. We'll show you Carl Rackham's later on, completely different to this one. That's much more difficult to do, to catch it. And a very happy man is Paul Vaughton. There's another full toss dispatched to the boundary. Another 4 runs, those to Tim Horan there. 7 for 158. The international 11, and another change in bowling. Allan Langer has also been very impressive with the ball coming back into the attack. I don't think Paul Vaughton will be in the attack too much longer after that last over. You lost your line and length, Paul.
I did, Peter, yes. The leggy's just not working. I did trouble you a bit early, though, and I had to revert to the off breaks. Not much spin in this pitch, though, Peter.
Well, there were a lot of cracks out there when I was there. I think they've closed up since I've left.
Oh, yeah, good.
You're getting a fair bit of it. Take us through the catch, Paul. What was going through your mind when you knew it was coming your way?
Well, first of all, hang on, there could be something. No. Well, it was very high. Sun was in my eyes. No sunglasses on, of course, so I was blinded. I ran in probably, 60 metres, stumbling all the way, and obviously got my hands right under the ball, and it was never in doubt. And I've got a very good pair of hands, Peter.
Yes.
Excellent pair of hands. I just don't like to use them. That's why I caught it on my wrist, and I just got the biggest bruise of all time.
Allan Langer bowling the full toss. Turned to square leg there for 4 runs.
Get that, Billy, will you?
Paul Vaughton's catch very different to the one we saw from Carl Rackham. Rackham, you'd have thought he'd have shown more adventure in this catch. He's been in the game a long time, and really he made this look too easy. He's come around. He's had to cover probably a couple of yards too, and that's easy. Vaughton, I think that classic catch-wise, I think Vaughton's in front of that one, Tony.
Alfie Langer on now, and Proctor just getting himself ready to play one of those classic drives that he played so often during his career over the top of extra cover. Loves to play inside out. Thommo better get ready there.
Almost a French cut there for the single. 7 for 163, and you have to admire Allan Langer, a man whose arm only just gets over the top of the stumps, so he has to put a lot of work in to get down the other end on the one bounce. A nice delivery to round out the over. A little bit of swing for Allan Langer. 7 for 163 after 31.
One played away down towards deep square leg, and it'll just roll over the fence. Right, Fatty, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
What's the plan?
Well, look, I'm bowling to Mike Proctor, who's a legend, and he's carving me up. He's hitting me all over the ground. I'm quite proud of it, actually. I mean, the man's a legend. He's entitled to hit me for 4 every ball.
Fortunately, Allan Border not tuned into this particular conversation.
That's oh, yes. Good ball.
But, Paul, can you tell us, are you bowling to your field?
No, they're not wide enough, really, for me.
You don't have any control over where they're standing?
I've got no control over what I'm doing at all. As I said, good line and length, but just no turn in this pitch for me. Very disappointed.
Well, we've just plugged your captain into this conversation, so you want to be careful what you say.
I mean, he's a legend. He's a great man. He's obviously very happy with the way I'm bowling. He's keeping me on. We'll try a leggy, will we?
Those leggies are costing us bad, Paddy.
Someone catch it, will it? We'll set the field properly.
Well, you didn't want a bloke out there. Leggies are supposed to have offside field set. I suppose it's my fault now you're getting bowled.
Yeah, it is. Well, none for 60 or 4 overs.
Some dissension in the camp. Allan, can you feel things just slipping away? Maybe a bowling change?
Well, these are the vital overs, and I've got my bloody strike bowlers on at the right time, I thought, but I might have to make a few changes, yeah.
Well, one at least.
He's a very happy man, this Mike Proctor. He's ecstatic about hitting me over the park. Here's another one.
Right there. Well, there's a bit of float in that one. Just a bit of drift there.
You think so?
Yeah, that might be worth trying again. We'll just use the telestrator. Yeah, yes, that one drifted away a little bit.
With the arm, of course. The arm ball, that one. Here we go. That's the one. That's the one.
Oh, that's going down the ground, and it is just short. That's the end of the over. It's 7 for 175.
Mike Proctor's raced to 28. Tim Horan giving good support on 9. And Allan Langer to continue. As we've said, it's been very impressive. Another change here. Wally Lewis, about to become the custodian behind the stumps. Can do everything else. Getting some assistance from Greg Ritchie. Lethal combination for Queensland, Langer and Lewis.
Yes, you would have thought that Allan Langer's real trump card would be the one that keeps a bit low, sort of skids under the bat. Oh, and that's a big hit down the ground, just wide. Yes, over the top. He's hit that right off the middle of the bat, Tim Horan. He's obviously a pretty strong bloke. That's a fantastic shot.
I can tell you Tim Horan was a very nervous man before going out to the centre here, but he's put that one away beautifully. Carl Rackerman thought he had a chance. The arms went up.
Well played, Tim. Beginning to feel at home out there.
That's not too bad. It's taking a while, but Alfie's tweaking them and moving them around a little bit, so it took me a while to get going, but a little bit more comfortable now.
What's a tweak?
Yep. Isn't that what you call it?
Well, we mentioned the size of little Alfie. Now, by comparison with Joel Garner, I can tell you there is a huge difference. Have a look at that. He comes up to around about his nipple area. Can you imagine, one off the pad, can you imagine what's going to happen when Joel Garner gets his arm up in the air and bowls the little fella?
Well, Joel actually lent his batting pads to Allan Langer, and that meant Allan didn't need to wear a chest protector. Most of the chest area was covered, as this one back over the bowler's head. Martin Kent moving in, and just a single for Proctor. The international 11 moving along nicely, 7 for 183 after 33 overs.
No, it's no bad.
Right, well, that was all the way along the ground. It was a bit of a well-pitched up delivery. So you're waiting for him to just drop a little bit short, straight over mid-off's head.
That's it.
Oh, he's got him. Yes, he's got him. He was aiming for mid-off. It ended up going to mid-wicket. Brocky, what went wrong?
Good slug. Didn't mean the flight.
Well, it took a great catch. Jeff Thompson there diving to his left. Maybe deceived by the flight of the ball here. Coming forward, Mike Proctor. Plenty of inside edge there, and Jeff Thompson coming forward takes a very good catch. Just what was needed by the Allan Border 11. And Mike Proctor, a fine innings, just what the side needed.
Cheers, Brock.
Cheers, Greggy.
8 for 183. Border bowling to the new batsman, Sir Richard Hadlee. He's out there at the moment. So, Sir Richard Hadlee out there. You hear us, Sir Richard?
Can, Tony. 1-1.
A single out through mid-wicket. To get off the mark, Richard Hadlee. Have you taken the left-handed bat out, Sir Richard?
Yes, I have. It's a good one too. The one I used about 3 years ago, mate, when I last retired. I think it still works.
Oh, and that one smashed straight back down the wicket there by Tim Horan. And it's running away down. Have a look at Alfie Langer go across the park down there. Hasn't quite been able to catch it.
Great timing there by Tim Horan, and better placement, realising that the area to go was between Allan Border's legs.
Good shot, Tim. Nice timing. That's the end of the over, 8 for 188.
And the new batsman, Richard Hadlee, on one. Tim Horan in a surprise packet. Many very good runs as Allan Langer continues the attack.
Lovely timing by Richard Hadlee, always a feature of his play. Let's have a look at the way Tim Horan saw that shot from the non-striker's end. This is just a different angle. That is a non-striker's angle. The head goes around watching the ball go away there. So there's a different view from you. That's from the camera strapped to Tim Horan's crash helmet. He's certainly taking things seriously there, and Thommo getting one hand down to that one. They'll settle for one. Righto, Richard, what's the plan?
Hang on a minute, Tony, got a fly in my mouth. Captain told me to get 60 and 8 deliveries. I'm in trouble. One.
No suspicion of any ball tampering out there, Sir Richard. Did you have a quick look?
It has to be a very quick look, Sterls. I think how much time to play ourselves in with about 5 overs to go.
That's in the air. Who's underneath that one? This is going to be a catch, is it? No. Oh, what a little beauty! That is unbelievable! He's got underneath that one-handed. Borden's a legend. Have a look at the crowd there. You won't see a bit. We'll have to include this in the classic catches.
Well, he's brought this game alive. Paul Gorton with one outstretched hand. He's left a fair indentation where he's landed, but who cares? There was a set trap here. Langer bowling the full toss to Tim Horan on his leg side. Gorton making great ground here, looking up, never taking his eye off the ball. And out goes the big Duke, and that is the greatest fluke in cricket history.
Well, Paddy, can you hear us? Oh, he's got caught up with all his mates down there. He's not listening to anything. Welcome back, Joel Garner. Oh, and Joel Garner, no, he's not. He was back. He was back. Alfie Langer trying to get in first there. I tell you what, that's a big risk he's taking. Joel Garner will get his turn. Look, he didn't let it go, and then he just flicked the stumps. Well, you've got to get back to Fatty Vaughton, though. He's standing out there nonchalantly in the deep, and we've got to get him to talk us through. That is got to be a classic catch. Now, talk us through it, Fatty.
Well, there's no drama. I just saw the ball go up and just caught it. What's the big deal?
Well, Paul, again, you had to make a lot of ground to it. Never took your eyes off it. That's the secret.
That's the secret. And the one-hand catch, you know, I practice them at home all the time. And look, it was never in doubt, really. And got rid of a danger man.
Well, I must admit, the only surprise that I saw in that catch was you didn't use the left hand, Paul.
No, because it's sore from the other catch I caught. And Joel Garner, eh? Let's see what he can do. Do I win a car? What do I win? Something?
We'll try and work something out.
Right, good on you, Tane. Thanks, Tane.
Just watch that hole out there where you landed.
There is a fair divot.
You turn around.
This one wasn't Greg Ritchie who landed like that.
Joel Garner's out there at the moment. He's hit that one straight down the ground. So Joel Garner's got off to a flying start, smashed that one down the ground. Just 3 strides back to the striker's end. Well, Joel, lovely to see you out there. How things going?
Joel's still dirty with Allan Langer. Picked him out in the field to drill one straight through him. Another great shot there. Allan Border. You can see the funny side. There's Joel Garner's record, 58 tests, 259 wickets. He's currently doing accountancy in London, and he is the big bird.
It's straight down the ground. Lovely shot from Joel Garner. Joel, can you hear us?
Yes.
How are you? Lovely to see you out there with a bat in your hand.
Oh, I don't think so, Tony.
Give us a smile.
A smile.
Righto, what's the plan? Straight down the ground? No wasting any time?
I've got to see it first, Tony.
What, a few forward defensives? That looks like an extra long handle to me. It's in the air. Is Wharton in the vicinity? No, he's not. It was dropped.
Well, a little bit of a mix-up there between Craig McDermott and Paul Vaughton. With the form that Vaughton's in, McDermott may have been better off leaving it. Well, hang on. We've got a ring in here. A man who's currently been left out of the Victorian Sheffield Shield side has found his way to the Allan Border tribute game. And there's another 4 to Richard Hadlee. Very expensive over there for the Allan Border side. The International 11, 9 for 206, and this pair looking in great touch. Great timer of the ball, Sir Richard Hadlee. And over the 200 mark now. It's been a good couple of overs here for the international side. It's Allan Border. A little bit put out now, coming into bowl his last ball. Different run up there, a little sidestep on the way in. And it's work, only the single there. After 36 overs, 9 for 207, the international 11. 4 overs
36
remaining.
overs have been bowled, 4 overs remaining, 9 for 207. In the commentary box now, Bill Laurie, and with him is Peter Sterling.
Sorry, Bill, just getting a bit excited there.
Come on, Peter, that's my job. Ranger bowling to Richard Hadlee, who's looking very solid here. Very rock solid, Richard. Keeping it on the ground, good technique. So I must say, I think that Allan Border side's under a bit of pressure here.
Well, Bill, having a look at the Allan Border side, who's been the pick of their bowlers for yours?
Oh, I know. I'm man of the match judge here today, and I think Paul Vaughton's well in front. 2 catches, bowled fairly well. He's been the one man that's been aggressive in the field. 5 overs, none for 40, but I think he attempted to get the run rate up a bit. And Big Giles, I think he's looking for the red ink as well here. Allan Border there at short mid-wicket. Big Giles, one of the personalities in world cricket. There's a lot of coaching out in Australia during our Christmas break for the schoolboys and girls. A great man, a great cricketer.
And we'll be bowling 20 overs for the international 11. We're putting him on one end and just leaving him there all day, Bill.
Oh, bowled. Attempted Yorker. Oh, one-handed again. Oh, listen to the roar of the crowd. Definitely MON material, Vaughton. I think he's a bit of a wear as well.
You think?
Hadlee on strike. Swing and a miss. Wally Lewis doing a good job with the gloves. Quite solid. Sort of in the halfway mark. He's not up and he's not back. Full pitch, hit straight down the ground to Carl Rackerman. That's the single, that's the over bowled. 9 for 210. A runner for Joel Garner.
She should cover the territory fairly quickly. It is Michelle Locke, 400-metre runner, a semi-finalist at Barcelona. And she's ranked number 1 in Australia. So it's 22 yards, will be covered fairly quickly here.
I've got some inside information here. But this bowler, he's windering up now, is coming back after a knee operation. His first 2 balls are going to be typical. Hadlee hammers him back to mid-off. Well fielded, no run.
And the big fella there, every right to have a little bit of a shot at the batsman. It was a fine delivery. What a comeback from a serious knee problem. Did take a lot out of him, as you can see. But what about the bending of the bat first ball? That's great stuff. Cross bat from Hadlee. And the big man there, just letting him know what he thinks of the situation. Well on top.
He's going back to his mark. This might be the slow one, the leg break.
I reckon
All the knees playing up.
The 6th ball will be the slow one, Bill.
And he comes again. He's stuttering to run up. A swing and a miss. Everybody's laughing. So Richard doesn't. I've never seen Richard smile anyway, so he doesn't know what's going on. He's looking for the red ink. Hello, there's a change. I think it's going to be this. I remember this man. He's got 41 wickets in the Tour of England. A good swing bowler, this guy. Always got that permanent smile on his face. Watch his action. Hit over cover.
Plenty of Jimmy Lyle in the bowler. I think he may as well have left the moustache on. They were much better deliveries, the first two. Great running there by the international 11.
Yes, I think that Terry Alderman delivery just needs a bit more work in the nets as big Joel Garner comes on strike now. And about Ian Healy enjoying this stint with the ball. And this might be a change again. Let's see if he can pick this bowler. Very fast West Indian bowler, this one. Front on action. Let's have a look at this one. Joel Garner on strike. And it's got him! Malcolm Marshall knocks him over.
Well, that's a great delivery, and Joel Garner totally beaten. The ball that moved about 3 different ways in the air. A little bit of cut off the pitch, off the seam. Shattered the stumps here.
The Malcolm Marshall run up and the Malcolm Marshall follow through, and there goes the hand. Clean bowled as clean as a whistle. That's the end for Joel Garner. He's out for 12 off 7.
213 at the moment, and Healy to continue.
Jeff Lawson. Dot ball, Abdul Qadir. That was the Abdul Qadir ball from Ian Healy.
Leg stump there, rattled. Malcolm Marshall look-alike. Very happy with that delivery. Much more so than that one, which was turned around for an easy single. Bringing up the end of the over. 10 for 214. 2 overs to go for the international.
Under a bit of pressure, Jeffrey.
I've got to play the overs out. It's tactics in one-day cricket. And
oh, good shot.
Allan Langer not happy there. Great shot from Jeff Lawson. He's the kind of batsman that have really liked to have made it very difficult to get off the mark, but the full toss on the leg side, no problems at all.
I've never seen Alfie that generous on the rugby league field.
And Jeff, have you got a little bit of inspiration from what you've seen this pitch doing so far today?
I thought you handled it quite well, Sterlo. It's not seeming too much, but it's spinning a fair bit, actually. Just a few footmarks there outside off stump. You get someone to draw a couple of circles on the screen.
Well, I'm looking forward to coming into the attack as Langer moves in. And Jeff Lawson plays it down to Carl Rackerman for an easy single. Jeff, I've actually taken a catch in the gully off my own bowling. So could be a fairly handy acquisition out there this afternoon.
Well, a lot of guys who are quick off the mark could do that kind of thing. Certainly nothing I would ever do.
So Richard hits it in the air, going to be safe. So Richard.
Here.
What's the plan now, Sir Richard?
Giving it to me overs F. I'm trying to get Alfie to the boundary, but he's just a bit too accurate. In fact, he's getting the ball to stay down too much.
There's a bit of rumour going around up here in the commentary box. You're going for the not out.
No, that's not right. I'll see if I can do this ball. I want you to say, got him, got him, got him.
Oh, well struck.
All right,
it's going all the way.
Got him at 6.
Oh, bad luck, Sir Richard.
Is it going? Oh, shit.
Obvious disappointment that the ball didn't. It wasn't 6. It didn't even make 4.
Beautiful work shot there by Sir Richard.
Score over the 220 mark, 223.
Well, more than that.
And where's this one to be dispatched, Sir Richard?
I like it in the slot, about mid-wicket. Oh. A little bit out of nick here, William.
Good try, Sir Richard. It's 10 for 225.
And the international 11 looking for a score of around 240. Looking for over 10 runs in this over, currently 224. Be a good run chase for the Allan Border invitational side. So Richard Hadlee, the man to do it. Well, this one's got me, Bill.
Tony, the back foot law or the front foot law?
Can you stop running on your wicket with your first step, please?
Yeah, call it. No, just a bit further. Keep going, that one down there.
Well, Healy questioning that decision. No ball called by the umpire, Tony Crafter.
He was having a go at both the short pitch and where his feet were.
That in the umpire's hat, that camera looking straight down the pitch to Richard Hadlee. Struck that well, misfielded, recovered by Allan Border. It goes all the way. Oh, so Richard looking in pretty good touch. Fine all-round cricketer. Nice play to Richard.
Struggling a bit, Bill. Afraid. I just can't pick the bowler. He's so much variation out here. Here's Malcolm. That's better.
Langer going flat out, but 4 more to Sir Richard Hadlee.
Again, a great chase from Allan Langer. He's covered more territory than Burke and Wills out there this afternoon. Saved plenty of runs in the field.
Only 4 balls to go, Sir Richard.
Get one in the slot, right back over his head for 6.
That'd be nice. Into Stanley Street.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Struggling with my timing. How's my technique looking?
Like Richard to Hadlee.
Footwork no good?
Oh, not too bad.
That's better.
Much better. We like it.
It's gone?
Yes, it's gone. Well done. Well played, sir.
Got him. I think that was Abdul Qadir, wasn't it?
I don't think it turned too much. You're doing a good job.
So get down the wicket to him.
Don't wear yourself out. You've got to bowl later.
I do. Run out of puff now.
3 balls remaining.
4 more.
4 more.
Well, you brought Allan Langer to his knees. That one going over his head once again. And a great flourish here by the international 11. Plenty to chase.
Hadlee going to 36. It's in the air. And safe against 4 more. Cricketing night showing a bit of class here. Hitting safely to the outfield. 1 ball remaining for the international 11. Allan Border's team. And a bit of strife here. 10 for 247. The last ball, Sir Richard.
That's better.
That's much better. Just inside the rope for 4 more.
Over and time.
So at the end, a very good effort by Sir Richard Hadlee. He moves to 44. Lawson not out, 6. 10 for 251. There's Jeff Thompson, who showed a beautiful action again here this morning. And that's the card. 251 the score. Lawson not out, 6. Richard Hadlee did well at the end, 44 not out. 27 off the last over. Doug Walters 32 showed his brilliance once again. David Boon 58, but the man I really liked watching was Barry Richards for 17. It was all class, hasn't lost any touch at all, and it was just a wonderful thing for all the people here today.
Bill, what about the 6, Bill? You didn't mention the 6 in there. So we wouldn't have got 250 if we didn't get that 6.
No, I was going to talk about that later, Peter, but I think you and Fatty have had enough publicity today. What about Dermot Burton? 5.
Yeah, okay. I thought he batted. I got more runs than him. I'm happy with Dermot.
A job there for Rodney Marsh to do, captain of the international 11. He's got to defend 251. We're back here at Richie Beno in just a moment.
Welcome back at the Gabba, and play is just about to resume. The umpires will be on their way out to the centre. Mel Johnson's one of the umpires. He's a former Test man, and Tony Crafter too. They both stood in Test matches in Australia and in limited overs games as well, and they were outstanding umpires. Mel Johnson's on the left-hand side, Tony Crafter on the right. Greg Ritchie is wearing the extra padding, and Ian Healy is his partner. So they'll be going out there to start off the chase for 252 needed for victory. That's the way it is. 251 the international 11 made, with Boon 58, 32 for Doug Walters, 17 for Barry Richards, who batted delightfully at the top. Tim Horan 21. Now Tim Horan was a complete football happening out there. Tim Horan's the great rugby union player, Paul Vaughton rugby league, and Alfie Langer rugby league. Alfie Langer trapped Tim Horan, and Paul Vaughton it was who took an extraordinary catch at what is certain to be the start of his new baseball career. He was out in the outfield, and it was a terrific catch. This is a catch of which be a great deal of pride with a lot of cricketers who go around the world. It is the extended arm, and it has stayed in the hand. And he's got all the modern-day appendages of running around with the ball in hand, but it was one excellent catch. So good that we've asked him to come up into the commentary box now, and he's sitting alongside Tony Gregg.
Thank you, Richie. Yes, and as we played that little replay there, you should have seen the smile on his face.
I don't know.
Fantastic catch.
I don't know what the fuss is about, really. I mean, it's just quite easy. Keep your eye on the ball and away you go. Simple. It's a joke, isn't it?
Well,
how easy is this game? How long's this been going on, this cricket?
Well, this is going to be interesting now. Joel Garner off his short run, because that's what is required in this match. 2 slips in the gully. He's going to take up the attack here. Greg Ritchie is on strike. So Greg Ritchie's on strike. He's going to face Joel Garner. Can you hear us, Greg?
Yeah, mate.
Good luck, mate.
Yeah, thank you. This brings back some ordinary memories for me.
Well, straight away, just that little bit of bounce there.
What's the betting, Tony? Looking at the batting lineup of Allan Border's 11, what is the betting? It's a very strong start for the boys with Chappell and Border to come in. Then I feel the batting does fall away a bit. Lewis, Langer, and you know who.
Well, that's a good shot. Well, if you get off to a good start here, and into the fence for 4, so that's a really top start. And Hadlee wants a field change right away. He wants the man down there just a little bit squarer, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that's classic Ritchie, that shot.
Yeah, halfway down.
I'll tell you what, I think you're in trouble if you've got to run 2.
I think I'm in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble.
Oh, bowling! Trying to pull that one away. Big Bird just letting that one go a little quicker. And Healy onto the back foot, trying to get it away over mid-wicket. It didn't work out that way.
Joel Garner bowling his medium paces, and Ian Healy trying to force the pace a bit very early in the game. But took his eye off the ball, I suppose, and away he went. Trying to pull it. Wasn't short enough really to pull. And away he goes. The first wicket's down. We're in trouble.
1 for 15. In the air, and wide of Sterling there. It's going down towards the fence. That is slightly over pitched. Might have been an attempt at a Yorker. Let's have another look at the dismissal.
Yeah, well, Healy not content just to force this one away. He tried to smash it through mid-wicket, and too late on the shot. And the Garner, of course, bowling line and length, as he did for many, many years. A great bowler.
Well, right off the meat of the bat, running down towards the boundary.
Are they good friends, these two? Good friends, Tony, are they? Because he seems to have slowed up considerably the last 2 balls, Joel Garner. Looking after Greg Chappell, and a couple of full tosses, and Greg's put them away for a few runs.
Joel Garner to Greg Chappell. Oh, that's a lovely shot. That's running away towards the boundary. Horan's after it, but that'll go to the fence. And so a lovely cover drive by Greg Chappell. 9 runs and a wicket from the over, 1 for 23. Oh, he's gone for that one, and not quite off the meat of the bat, running away down towards deep mid-wicket. He's going to try and get in 3 here. Will he come back for the 3rd? Yes, he's going. Well, that'll get him panting a bit. How you feeling, son?
Very good, thanks, Tony.
Want a drink?
Yeah. Oh, we love it up here. I'd love one at the moment.
You're coming into a bit of form there, Greg.
Yeah, that one nearly hit someone in the middle, Fatty.
Oh, there it is, the underarm. Hadlee to Chappell, and away it goes for 4. Good on you, Greg. 4 runs signal, there it is. Reminded one of the most infamous incidents in Test cricket, or one-day cricket. And there it is.
Watch him try and flick that up. He was going to hit that for 6, actually. He wasn't going to settle for 4. Tried to get it up off his toe there. It didn't quite work out.
Marsh, you be a bit worried there, Rod, about the pace of Dermot Brereton?
Yeah, I don't know what he's like, actually. He could be quick. He's Irish. Ball might actually swing Irish.
Ooh, was an edge? No, he's gone.
Oh, he's walked to the umpire's given him. I'm not too sure that he nicked that one. Went past the outside edge, and he started to walk. Up came the finger, and Dermot Brereton has given him out. Greg, just a little question. Did you nick it?
Absolutely, Tony. No doubt whatsoever.
You sure you do, or you're just thirsty and you want to have a drink?
Unfortunately, I've got quite a bit of wood on that.
Yes, there it is here, Dermot Brereton. A bit of maybe a cut off the pitch there, and yes, you can see the nick. And away he went. Well done, Greg.
Thank you.
2 for 34.
Make it real short. So Allan Border, the new batsman, and it looks as if Marsh is bringing them all up. They're going to try and prevent him from getting off the mark. Are they all going to save one? Well, AB, this won't be a time to get out for nothing.
There's no way this bloke's going to get me out. I'll give the game away.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, that's a good shot, straight down the ground. And Lawson trying to get across to that one, and just getting a fingertip on it.
That's not quite right, mate, I can tell you. And just clearing the man at mid-wicket, Peter Sterling. Listen, while you're chasing it, Sterlo, tell us what happened.
Mate, I need to be taller. Thank you.
Fatty's telling us up here at the back that he would have swallowed it.
Well, I can't argue with him at the moment. He might have got it with his mouth. If I didn't have bow legs, I'd be 6'1".
Oh.
It's nicely hit by Greg Ritchie. No one at long on. And a bit of a chase there for David Boon. I say Dermot Brereton's got a bit of the Jeff Thompson about his action.
Oh.
David Boon will haul that one back in. Once again, Ritchie lofting over the onside. And some much needed runs here for the Border 11. It's 2 for 56. Well, Fatty is really getting carried away now. He's already got the Man of the Match award golf clubs in his hand. He thinks he's won it. I've got some news for him. He's got to actually go out there and face Joel Garner yet and do something with the bat. AB's dispatched that one bounce over the rope. Greg Ritchie trying to reach the boundary wherever possible. You thought of a comeback, Fat Cat?
Oh dear, actually, it's very, very enjoyable. Brings back a lot of great memories, terrific memories. But that stint in the field made me decide I've done the right thing.
Hansi Cronje continues to Greg Ritchie. Greg Ritchie on 41, but that's the end of it. Well caught by Jeffrey Lawson. Exhaustion didn't get the better of you, did it, mate?
Just about below that, actually.
Well, Barry Richards is he's got a contract ready. As you come through the gate, he'll probably get you to sign it.
Terrific, terrific. There's a brown paper bag with it.
Oh, you are from Joe territory, aren't you? Oh, you missed drinks, mate. They're going past you.
I'll have a couple, don't worry about that.
It's 3 for 76. Hansi Cronje is going to continue, and Alfie Langer is the new batsman. And Alfie immediately off the mark. He looked pretty good in the field, and he's handled the bat quite well. And it's a welcome now to Bill Laurie, who's joined me in the commentary position.
He's an informed player too, Hansi Cronje. I think it's cramp. I think he's lifting up the toes. Played yesterday a game at Bellerive when New Zealand beat South Africa. Alfie and Joel Garner, tremendous personality, very competitive person.
Alfie, what are you thinking?
Well, I wasn't thinking too much then. I thought he was going to put the short one in, but I think I'll cope.
Boundary there to Allan Border. It's 3 for 83. Greg Ritchie was the last man out. Top score so far in the Allan Border innings.
Played pretty well too, Ritchie. He struck 1 or 2 nice shots on the onside. This time it went to Jeff Lawson and caught it well. Moved nicely at square leg. Ritchie out for 41.
Peter, see that portion that's cut there, mate?
Oh, thank you. Mate, I'm a workhorse.
You're a workhorse.
I'm warming up into it, going into the wind.
You're a workhorse, or you're working on it, did you say?
Working hard.
No, it's the stuff where they've used the mower, mate, the browner stuff, not the green stuff. That's golf where you're supposed to keep it on the short green.
Under a bit of pressure here, Peter Sterling in front of a full house.
Excuse me, Captain, are you thinking you might have done the wrong thing here?
No, we're just keeping them quiet. One running over, one running ball.
One running ball. Might be a good time to hand over to Tim Horan, I think.
Well, thank you. Well, I've got to give him a bowl first.
I think he's under a bit of pressure here, Peter Sterling. He's choking. The ball won't come out of the fingers. Tim Horan to come at the attack from the members end here at the GABBA. Fine athlete, wonderful footballer. We're trying to pick up a wicket for Rodney Marsh, the skipper. Nice line and length. And good afternoon, Richie Beno.
Afternoon, Bill. Afternoon, everyone. Tim Horan is actually a wicket-keeper. He'll take over from Rodney Marsh at some stage later on. He's a bit of an all-round sportsman school, obviously with the accent on football. If you've got good ball sense and ball control, you can do something in most sports. It's been interesting to watch the footballers here today with Paul Horton, Tim Horan and Alfie Langer. Border's got that away through the cover section, and it races away from Jeffrey Lawson.
Full pitch, crunched away by Ranger. Beautiful shot, that's 4.
3 for 100. Now Border has taken care of Peter Sterling there. Hit him straight down the ground. Peter, we're just talking here about the pressure on players when they're playing in a sport to which they're not completely used.
Yeah, I can identify with that, Richie.
Border's got that away just over the infield. Lawson should cut it off. Will do, but in the end it will cost him 4 runs. Or to be more precise, it'll cost Peter Sterling 4 runs. 3 for 110. Allan Border's got that away over the infield. That will go for 4. And Jeffrey Lawson was a long way over the boundary there, but that did him no good. That was a big hit from Allan Border.
It's Allan Border in very good touch. It's a tribute match to the Australian captain, and the crowd enjoying that big hit well over the rope. Lawson coming around, but nowhere near it.
What about your field, Sterlo? What about your field? You've got a man out there outside the boundary.
Well, that's probably the best place for him at the moment, Richie. I'm a bit disappointed he was a touch deep there.
This could be out. And well caught. Peter Sterling has picked up the wicket. 46 for Allan Border. Richard Hadlee has taken the catch. Peter Sterling has taken the wicket. How does that feel, Sterlo?
Oh, it's a weight off the shoulders. Not many people can say that they've bowled the Australian captain and had him out off their bowling. We did buy his wicket, but who cares?
And a nice moment for the crowd here, with Allan Border leaving the field. 46 against his name. And an absolutely sellout crowd here at the Gabba to pay tribute to Allan Border. Out for 46, 4 for 126. Peter Sterling. And that is a lovely stroke. Beautiful shot.
Yes, Langer, just a natural sportsman, onto the back foot. It was wide and punched it away. Allan Border out for 46. Richard Hadlee was the fieldsman coming across and judged it nicely. Bit of confusion with the cover fieldsman, but caught it well in the end. And a wicket for Peter Sterling.
This is Sterling to Langer. And another good shot. Well, he definitely looks as though he can play. And it's 4 for 134.
Wally Lewis off the mark there.
Thanks, Timmy.
I don't think they'll be too surprised by Alfie Langer's form. He's just a great athlete. He was brilliant in the field. He really chased the ball hard. That's 4 more. He just picked up his toes beautifully.
Well, that's a good shot. But beautifully played. He just gave himself a fraction of room for it and eased it away over extra, or between extra cover and mid-off. Tony Greig is in the commentary box now.
That is a magnificent shot, straight over the top, right off the meat. And he saw that really early as well. Watched it go over his head, and then played his shot later.
He's gone. Alfie Langer has played very well. That was an impressive innings from him. I should think he thoroughly enjoyed it as well. 32 for Langer before Hansi Cronje has had him playing on. Nice innings, Alf, and how much of a thrill was all that?
It was very good. I just wanted to play in the day, and it's just a great thrill to play with the greats that have played cricket.
Hansi Cronje is the man who took the wicket. It's 5 for 158 with Alf Langer out for 32. Paul Vaughton is the new batsman coming out to bat for Allan Border's side. He'll be facing Hansi Cronje, and he already has had a pretty good match, Paul Vaughton. Hansi Cronje is ready for Paul Vaughton, but is Paul Vaughton ready for Hansi Cronje? Mel Johnson is a very, very generous man. Here's Tony Greig.
Yes, I think this was very close. Have a look at this. It's pitched and turns a little bit back leg. Oh, perhaps just going down the leg. Look at the fielders. The 5 down for 158. A couple of rugby league men out there at the moment. One smashed away down towards the boundary. They'll come back for 2 here. Well, let's have another look at that Langer dismissal. Over to you, Greg.
Yeah, thank you, Tony. Played a very good innings. Alfie Langer just gets an inside edge and onto the stumps, and really from Allan Border's 11's point of view, that could well be the end, because the way Paul Vaughton is batting, I don't think he's going to get 50 somehow.
Got that one into the gap.
I've got the 2 here. Righto, I'm about to unleash now.
Righto, whereabouts are going to go?
Where are you? I can't get you, can I?
Oh, that's good. Nice and straight. Lovely shot by Paul Vaughton. He's the man in form today. Oh, it sounds like a good bat.
Off the middle, look at that.
Good bat?
Nice bat, yeah.
Catches, largest. Oh.
What do you want next?
Just 1 ball to go in the over. One bounce there to Barry Richards.
Over.
That's the end of the over, so Vaughton still has the strike. It's 5 for 168. Not often that you see a batsman come out without gloves on. Are you going to let this happen?
They breed him tough, mate. They breed him tough in rugby league.
Whoa!
The betting in the commentary box is if Big Bird is brought back into the attack, we might see the introduction of the helmet and gloves.
I don't think the Big Bird's fit at the moment.
Oh, and I think that's bowled him. Yes, that's the end of Paul Vaughton. Trying to smash that one over the top of mid-wicket. He's missed it, and that one has hit middle off.
Well, the end of Paul Vaughton, a very entertaining innings. Played all the shots. Can you hear us, Fatty?
Yeah.
Very fine innings there, sir.
Yeah, very quick.
Very quick.
And he just can't bowl, the bloke.
The fielders were starting to complain a little bit because they were getting cold from all the breeze around the area with the wind off the bat, mate.
Oh, well, a bit windy. It's not the only place it's coming from.
Right, that's the end of the over. 6 for 171.
Wally, you need 6.75 runs per over.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm much chance of helping the strike rate along a fair bit.
So what do you reckon? Take singles, give it to Martin.
Let him do the bat, mate. I'm absolutely hopeless with the bloody bat. I'm happy if I can get the bat on the ball at the moment. Dermott, the form he's in, I'm in big trouble.
Oh, that's well left.
Slow him down. He told me how quick he was before the game, actually. He hasn't told any lies.
Well, he's got the ball to swing out there today. Moved it both ways. Always a bit of a lair, isn't he, David Brereton?
Well, if I had his bowling skills, so would I be, actually. Nice and quick.
Well, he's got that one away in the air, but comfortably down to fine leg. He's settling for one, just as he said he would. And so now it's over to Martin Kent. Right, Martin, what's the strategy? It looks as if it's going to be over to you.
Yeah, thanks very much, Greg. It's a bit of a nightmare, the strategy at the moment. Santa, thanks, Mel. Yeah.
Actually, I think he might have given you off stump there, Martin.
Probably won't make much difference today, Greggy. Yep.
Good shot. One running away down to the boundary at extra cover. Richards won't catch that one. David Boon continuing, and Wally Lewis has certainly got hold of that one. A couple of bounces over the fence at square leg. Oh, that's certainly a very good shot. So this is a good over. 10 runs from it. Oh, and that's it. I think he had the glove of the ball in his hand. Yes, he did. Sterling is out stumped. So Sterling getting the bowls off there. And so that is the end of Wally Lewis. Stumped by Sterling. What a way to go, Wally. Stumped by Sterlo.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to hear the end of this for about the next 20 years. He's already reminded me what a classic piece of work behind the stumps it was.
Saddlebags for a jockey.
Well, bad luck. If you were just starting to strike it pretty well there.
Starting to hit the ball, that was a big change for me.
17 of 21, that's the net result. 7 for 188. Here it is, David Boon, the bowler.
Lewis down the wicket, and Sterling doing the jobs behind the stumps. Talk us through that one, Peter.
Yeah. Well, just a simple stumping. The speed of a python striking. Do they strike? Python touch.
That'd be one of the few times you've ever caught Wally Lewis out of position, wouldn't it?
Well, that tells the story. 64 runs to get, just 60 balls remaining. That equates to a required run rate of 6.4 per over. And they've got 4 wickets in hand, and that may well be the problem, because Richard Hadlee is now coming into the attack, and he's going to be bowling to Martin Kent.
Richard Hadlee batted very well for 44 not out. He'll be looking for a wicket or two here. Martin Kent, former Queensland and Australian batsman, a very good player. Martin Kent, stroke player. Replaced Matthew Hayden in the side, who has a virus. The other end, Trevor Holmes, the national selector now, an all-rounder for Australia and Queensland. They've got a job to do here. Barry Richards. So Richard Hadlee, the most wickets in Test cricket. Just a beautiful bowler as well. It's great to see like Hadlee playing here today. Nice, easy run to the wicket, well balanced. It's through Trevor Holmes.
Yes, it was on this ground that Richard Hadlee got 9 for 52. And this one again, spot on line, but have a look at how easy he goes. Just in there without any trouble at all, nice and close to the stumps, and that one kept just a little bit low. But the great thing about Richard Hadlee is his line, just spot on target.
Yes, and he's just, he's not a big man, he's wiry and strong, but Now, we look at actions all over the world. It's just a nice action. It's not special. His head's very still at point of delivery. And he obviously knows what he's doing. Good variation. And a mean bowl. Likes to bowl maidens and get wickets. 7 for 191. 61 runs required, 54 balls remaining. It's going to be Barry Richards to bowl. Off spinners to Martin Kent. Barry Richards, not only a great batsman, superb fieldsman. Martin Kent looking for the square cut there. It's been a magic day here at the Gabba. Big crowd in, perfect conditions, and a wonderful day for you, Allan Border.
Yes, Bill, it's just been amazing, really, the crowd turning up and in their numbers, and we've got a great day for it, and so I hope everyone's had a great time. Our last hope is Martin Kent, I think, unless Craig McDermott can score some runs a bit later on, because we've lost too many wickets at this stage for my liking.
Yeah, very nervous before the game?
Just nervous, hoping that the day would be a good day and everyone would enjoy the cricket played. I mean, it's hard to go at 100%, with all the different guys playing, but hopefully everyone's enjoyed it.
Martin Kent times that well. Long hit down, straight down the ground. The fieldsman coming around. They're happy with 2. You suggesting you want to win this, Allan?
I thought it was in the contract that my team had to win, so I'm just a little bit concerned at this stage.
Barry Richards. Oh, do you mind, sir? A beautiful catch. Barry Richards diving away to his right.
That is a great catch. They're still liking the old boy yet. He's spent a lot of time in the office lately, and he still showed a great form there.
Yes, Martin Kent went for it and hit it well enough. Here's the view from Martin Kent's camera. He got to it okay, hit it well, and Barry Richards went to his right. That's a gem of a catch. Hasn't lost the skills. Barry Richards is 8 for 195. Beautifully caught. Richard Hadlee continues to McDermott. Allan Border just a bit concerned at 8 for 196.
Yeah, well, we've got 2 experienced campaigners at the wicket now, and Craig is a good hitter of the ball, so hopefully he can get himself in over these next couple of overs and then start hitting a few high balls and get us to that total. But just at the moment, we are struggling.
Yeah. Well played, Craig. It's Bill Laurie here.
How you going, Bill?
Good, thanks. I've got your captain sitting next to me.
Yeah. He's probably praying, has he? Got all his toes and fingers crossed?
Well, I've just seen you bat before, mate, but I just wanted to get the head down today and get us to that total, okay?
Yeah, not a problem, mate. I've got the old fella batting with me, I'll be right.
Yeah. Keep him running.
Yeah, come on. It's only down to Booney.
I think you can hit him back over his head, Craig, don't you?
No, I think we'll just knock him round for a bit, Bill. I think we're in a bit of strife here, so I think we'll just knock him round and then hit a few over the stands later on, mate.
Get your head down.
McDermott is a very good striker, but he likes to hit over mid-off. Stump vision looking down at Richard Hadlee. Oh, he's fair dinkum. Full face of the bat. It's the over, 8 for 198. Barry Richards continues. Trevor Holmes looking for one and getting it. Barry Richards picking up a wicket. David Boon also getting wickets here today.
Out of the ground.
Boon. Boon bowling his off spin. Also Barry Richards just coming out of the hand with the little off spinners. Hadlee's bowled 5 overs for 26, hasn't taken a wicket.
No.
McDermott's playing to instructions here, but doesn't want to get tied down. Run's important. 252 the target. There it goes. That's a big one. Over the man at long on. That's all the way for 6. A big one.
He's a big, strong boy, Bill, and he hits the ball very well. And those boundaries, even though they've made the ground a little bit bigger, not quite big enough for when he really strikes it well.
Keep going, Craig. We're loving this.
Okay, mate. Just wait for Dermot to get on the grandstand and I'll be right.
Yeah. Stress it. Wow, can you believe that? Can you believe that? David Boon at point takes a gem of a catch.
You're kidding, Boon. What about his effort the other night? And then he catches one like that.
Just moved away. David Boon's made 56. Now he's taken a great catch. McDermott hit it hard, got a top edge, and Boon threw out the left hand, running the same direction as the ball. A beautifully judged catch. Second wicket for Barry Richards. Anything you'd like to say to David Boon, Craig?
Would have been better in Melbourne the other night, Babs, but never mind. I don't think he meant to catch it, actually. I think he was trying hard to drop it.
Well played. He's out for 7. It's 9 for 205. The pressure on. Allan Border's 11 here. They need 252 for victory. 9 for 205. Interesting situation. Got a current player, Carl Rackman, at one end and a test selector at the other. And Rodney Marsh, the National 11 captain, coming into the attack. He'll bowl probably leg spinners and wrong-uns and toppies. Like Tim Zura, he fancies himself a bit with the ball. Runs here. Well, Rodney, what's the plan here?
I think I might just toss a couple up because I don't reckon Rackman can hit me over my head into the wind.
Allan Border's here with us in the commentary position. He's getting very keyed up.
Is he? What's the score? 207.
Didn't you read your contract, Marsh?
What do you think I'm bowling for, Border? I've read it all right. And the fine print. This will be wrong. Hang on. I'll just get that right. This will be wrong. And it'll turn too.
Guess who got your grip?
Shane Warne, eat your heart out.
Oh, well bowled. What's next?
I'm not going to let the flipper go, I'll tell you, because that won't finish in this part of the woods.
Can you ring the bell next time, Bacchus?
Yeah, that might have got you, that one. I don't think you'd have picked that. Leg break. High one.
Tell Carl he's running out of balls.
Running out of balls?
Carl, you're running out of balls, mate.
Take your time, Mock.
Wrong and again. Yep.
Well done. 4 variable runs. Rodney Marsh.
Yeah.
Carl Rackman's listening to your conversation as well here at the moment.
Is he? Oh, this shouldn't be hard. This one's a wrong one, Mocker. Wrong coming up, Mocker.
I didn't pick the first one.
Ding, ding, ding. Wrong one. Wrong one. It's a leg break, you see.
Wow, you believe that?
Played for the wrong one.
That was into the sun.
Drop the catch.
Into the sun.
Got the catch.
About time.
Barry Richards.
Yeah. Bad luck, mate.
Red hot, that one. I'll take in front of the stewards, Richards, tonight. Marsh again. Well bowled. Very tidy over.
Who said Leggy's going
9 for 212.
Huh?
It's a big one. Straight hit. Very powerful man. 6.
That's more like it, Mock. This is what we like to see. We're in a little bit of strike at the moment, so we need a few more of those sort of strikes.
Cleanly struck. It was very low, but beautifully timed. Well taken. What a good catch that was. Yes, there he's out. He wanted to come back, Carl Rackman. Beautifully taken. Peter Sterling. A fine effort. And Allan Border's 11 in strife here at the Gabba.
We're in total disarray. We need something special from Thompson, and hasn't been It's been a long time between innings for Jeffrey, so who knows what will happen here. But that was a great catch by Peter Sterling.
A wicket for Mike Proctor. That's the end for Carl Rackerman.
Allan Border's 11, 10 for 218.
10 for 218. My captain's here, sitting
Bill,
in the commentary box.
Bill, you can see better than me. Is anyone out at deep mid-wicket or something like that?
No, you're safe at long on, square leg and mid-wicket.
Thanks, mate. You mean that?
Yeah. That's right.
Come on, Reggie, we need some high balls, mate.
High balls, AB. Oh, mate. What was wrong with that?
Some vintage Thompson is required.
Vintage? Oh. What, 4X vintage or what?
Oh. Got that to Hadlee at square leg. They don't run. That's the over bowled.
Over.
Peter Sterling doing a great job with the gloves. As Richie Benet said earlier, the football is showing a lot of natural talent here today. Langer and here Sterling. That was a thick edge and it flew away and he adjusted quickly. Caught it easily. Very good catch. Carl Rackerman was really after it. Thick edge. Flew towards slip and caught it well.
No.
The last pair at the wicket for Allan Border's 11. Marsh. Trevor Holmes gets hold of that.
Good stuff, Trevor. That's exactly what we require. About 3 or 4 more of those and we're in with a chance in this game.
Good afternoon, Trevor. It's Bill Laurie here.
Hey, Bill. How you going?
Nicely struck. The pressure's on, you know.
Yeah, it certainly is.
This is going right to our Queensland.
Rosie bowls a few more fullies.
You're a national selector now.
Yeah, go on.
Are you picking those, Trevor?
I saw that one, yeah. He told me before he was coming down, but that he was going to bowl a wrong one.
You know he's a pathological liar.
Is that middle Mel?
Can't trust him, eh?
Do not trust that man.
Righto. He's bowling quite a good length, though.
What price are the members, Jeffrey?
No, that Wilson's hand looks pretty good to me.
Picked it. Well played. That's coming from Jeff Thompson's camera there, looking down the wicket. Bat
Hey,
cam.
Wait a minute. We'll get caught up here and all this. Is it? Now we are.
That's the view for Jeff Thompson, and he puts that away nicely. That's 4.
Nearly went to Bernie.
This is just your scene, Jeffrey.
Almost went to Bernie over. I better have another look.
You got to hit it. You got to hit it high to him. If you hit it straight to him, he'll catch it. It's got to go high.
That's a good shot down to long on. Tim Horan, the fieldsman. Leg spinning yourself, Trevor. Do you watch the bowler's hand or just pick it in the air?
Try to watch the bowler's hand, Bill.
Try to, I say. My eyes aren't that good these days.
It's got hold of that. That's a good hit. Going out to mid-wicket. And there'll be 4 more. The last wicket. The tail is wagging. 9 for 200. In fact, 10 for 232. The computer's running hot here. Haynes on 11. Thompson on 9. Mike Proctor to continue to Jeff Thompson. Man going out now to the long on fence. 16 runs off 18 balls. Jeffrey Thompson.
Yes.
There's a man at long on now.
Yeah, I noticed that. I've got a bit more wiser in my old age, Phil.
Attempted sweep, doesn't make contact.
It's a real test for Jeff Thompson. I can remember a similar situation many years ago where we went very close to winning a test match, so here's his big chance to redeem some glory.
That was the day when 6,000 people went to the Melbourne Cricket Ground free admission. In Australia were 9 out, and Thompson and Border went within 3 runs of victory in a great test match. Oh, good shot.
What about
14
this?
runs required off 15 balls.
Batting under great difficulty here.
Not as much difficulty as Greg Ritchie had, I can assure you. Thompson's doing a good job.
Is it still working?
Yes, it's still working, Jeffrey.
Tell you what, it weighs it.
Yes, it's still working, Jeffrey.
Still working, just strap her on. That's on.
Heard that before, mate.
Oh, wait.
Thompson on strike.
I won't make any more comment.
Allan Border's 11.
You need a runner ball, Jeff. And,
a runner ball, is
you're
it?
just the man for it.
Look at that, Ava.
Apparently there's 5 million people listening to every word you're uttering out there too, mate.
Yeah, I know, that's the biggest worry. Good night.
That was safe.
Oh, he's gone.
That's the over bowled. 10 for 239. 13 runs off 12 balls, and it's Captain Rod Marsh to take the ball from the members' end. The pressure's on, Rod.
Yeah, it's on, but, well, you got to gamble a bit, don't you, in life?
Single there to deep, long on. Lawson, the fieldsman. So now that brings Trevor Holmes on strike. Well, Trevor, 11 balls remaining. 12 runs, Trevor.
All right. Do our best.
You can do it, Sheila.
We'll do our best for you, Captain.
Well, not off this over, thank you very much. Could be the end of my bowling career.
No run, well bowled. Attempted flipper or quicker leg break there from Rod Marsh, the international 11 captain.
Billy always fancied himself as a bowler, young Rodney, in the nets and around the place, and not surprised me at all to see him bowl these last few overs.
Rod Marsh, now head coach at the AIS Institute of Sport in Adelaide, and doing a great job.
Don't forget the Commonwealth Bank, Bill.
And the Commonwealth Bank and the BCA and the ACB. Victorian Institute of Sport, we're all in it, Rod. All trying hard for Australian cricket.
Now, where am I going to bowl this to Thommo? I can't bowl him a wrong one because he let it out of the park.
A bit of fight.
What was it you said, that never bowl a wrong one to a slogging tail ender?
Thompson waiting for the right one. Eight balls remaining for Thompson and Holmes. He just pushes out and sees from bat cam. Played that right off the meat of the bat. Oh, there, that's into the members.
What a great shot from Jeff Thompson. Exactly what the doctor ordered.
And well caught by the man in the black hat. Beautifully struck, Jeffrey.
Couldn't have bowled that any better, you know.
That's a very clean hit and well caught.
Right.
And get a run. 248 for 10 at the end of the over. That's the situation. 4 runs off 6 balls. Jeff Thompson on strike. Instructions from his captain to make sure he doesn't muck this up. A lot of pressure on Jeff Thompson.
What do you think I should do, Ava?
I think you got to go the journey, mate.
What?
None or a gutful.
You reckon? What, a 6 off Proggy?
Yeah, take him on.
Oh, well. Maybe I should get it to even score, then do it. This is the last over, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll try and knock it around then.
Mate, if it's there, it's got to go.
If it's in the slot, whack it.
Crowd are chanting.
You hear that crowd? It's not my fault, it's AV's.
5 balls remaining. He won't choke, AB, will he?
I'm not choking, mate.
He's not choking,
I
but...
can't choke, I've had too many 4X.
Where's that? That's safe.
Out wide. Is it going to make the fence, though? Hansi Cronje's fielded that quite well. They're coming back. There's going to be a run out on here. No, safe.
Scores a level.
Well, that's a great finish, isn't it?
Well, there, Trevor.
Yeah.
1 run to win.
1 to go, yeah.
Captain's got a big smile on his face here in the commentary box.
Well, we can't lose.
Now it's all the Australian selectors worry.
All the fieldsmen coming in. This could be the last delivery. Trevor Holmes driving. No run. Mike Proctor very competitive.
3 balls.
Yep. Something like that.
3 balls remaining. Well fielded. Brilliant work at short leg. Rod Marsh, the captain, not giving up easily. Great save, Rodney. Two balls remaining. Scores are level here at the Gabba. I think they've choked. 1 ball to go.
What are you blokes doing out there?
Watch this, I'll be doing sprint training. I'll definitely get there. Mind you, it might be without this gear on it.
Jeff Thompson with bat cam, all the gear,
It's
the
a fair
microphone.
handicap with this weight belt on.
All the field coming in now. Final delivery. There it goes.
What a great victory for the Allan Border 11. And it's been a great day. I'd just like to say a special thank you to everyone. It's just been absolutely marvellous, particularly to Channel 9. A fun game like this, they've done me proud. And the crowd that turned up, it's just been sensational. Thank you very much.
On behalf of all us, Allan, it's been a pleasure to be here. Tremendous career, which is still going strong. As we see there, Richard Hadlee signing autographs. It's just been a great day for cricket, and for you in particular, and all the young boys and girls running onto the Gabba, getting the autographs from the great players of the present and the past. There's Joel Garner there, Barry Richards, Mike Proctor, David Boon, Rodney Marsh, great wicketkeeper batsman, 4 Test hundreds to his credit. Mike Proctor, one of the all-time great all-rounders, now coach of the South African side. Just a wonderful atmosphere of buzz. It's been a happy day, and that's great. Times are tough around the world, and to come to the Gabba today and see former and present players, footballers and cricketers, and a big crowd having fun, it's just been a joy to be here. They've stayed right to the end. It's just wonderful to see the players here signing autographs. Tim Horan there, the great rugby player. They've really enjoyed today. King Wally Lewis, Alfie Langer, have given us a lot of pleasure, and this crowd really have been vocal and happy.
But we've had a great day here. It's been most enjoyable all the way through, and victory to Allan Border's side off the last ball of the day. Tony Gregg now is down in the presentation area.
Thank you very much, Richie, and all the players have been good enough to gather down here, including Rod Marsh, unfortunately the losing captain today. Rod, I haven't got any money for you, unfortunately, and the trophy is going to go to Allan Border, but
what do you want me for then?
Great day.
Yeah, no, it was terrific. I'm just very pleased for Allan that they turned up today, and I think there's a lot of fun out there, and I know that both teams thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's not often I can say that about a game of cricket now, but it was just good fun.
You personally scrubbed up pretty well after all that?
Yeah, I should be able to walk tomorrow. That's a bonus if I can.
Good, and the rugby league players did pretty well today.
I thought they did, yeah. I mean, so that catch of Fatty Borden's is sensational, and Barry Richards' catch wasn't bad, and Booney's, it was really good. I mean, there's some high quality fielding out there.
Well, thank you very much for coming along. We'll perhaps catch up this time next year.
Okay, mate.
We're going to have another game?
Oh, I hope not.
Right, well, Allan Border's here, and to make the presentation to him, we've got Mr. Tom Phillips, who's the General Manager of Toyota Australia, the sponsor of today's match, to present the trophy to Allan.
Thank you, Tony. Well, Allan, it went down to the wire, another fairy tale ending, but you really deserved it, and congratulations to you and all the 24 players out there today. It's been a pleasure for us to be involved in this tribute to you. You're a great cricketer, and probably even a greater Australian. So thank you very much for all you've given us over the years, and here's your trophy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tom. Mr. Tom Phillips from Toyota Australia. Well, AB, that is a great day.
Oh, unbelievably great day, Tony. I don't really know what to say. The people turning up just in their thousands, just to enjoy a good fun day, and particularly to all the players for giving up their time to play in this sort of match, and to sponsors like Toyota. I mean, what can you do without them? They're just fantastic. So all in all, I'm just absolutely wrapped the way things went.
Well, thank you very much for organising it all, or helping organise it all.
Thanks, Ross.
Righto, well, the man of the match now is it's a pretty important award, this one too, because it's this magnificent trophy here, these marvellous golf clubs, the Cougar golf clubs, and we have Allan Langer right by us. He's the man of the match. Allan, your golf clubs, well done. We've got about 30 seconds, just a few quick words.
Yeah, I'm just honoured to play on the day. It's been a great day for everyone, and it's just great to see a crowd turn up for AB.
Thank you very much for coming along today. Thanks to everyone who was here, and that's all from down here. Back to you, Richie.
We've had a lot of fun up here today. For the moment, it's goodbye. Richard Hadlee has taken the catch. Peter Sterling has taken the wicket. How does that feel, Sterlo?
Oh, it's a weight off the shoulders. Not many people can say that they've bowled the Australian captain and had him out off their bowling. We did buy his wicket, but who cares?
And a nice moment for the crowd here, with Allan Border leaving the field.
This has been another presentation from Nine's Wide World of Sports.